Did you know that according to the FEMA website, 60% of Americans are not prepared for a natural disaster? That's over half of the country. FEMA, or the Federal Emergency Management Agency, was created in 1979 by President Jimmy Carter. This was because state governors pressed for a better response in handling disasters. PBS Frontline News states in 2003, President Bush created the Homeland Security in response to 9/11. When this happened, FEMA downgraded from an individual agency to a subdepartment under Homeland Security. When this happened, money was dispersed between other agencies. So the money that was originally set aside for FEMA had to be divided up for the other agencies. William B. Long was selected by President Trump in April to lead FEMA and was confirmed by the Senate with a 95-4 vote. This was no surprise, seeing as how Long is no stranger to this line of work. He is more than qualified for the job. He was the leader of the Alabama Emergency Management Agency from 2008 to 2011, which included the work from the 2010 oil spill. FEMA's mission is to help people before, during, and after damages, which makes sense because it's exactly what they do. Floods, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, hurricanes, tsunamis. These are all examples of natural disasters that can happen at any moment. According to the Episcopal Relief Development, FEMA only gets involved after the state governor has issued a request to the president to declare a federal disaster. Once this happens, FEMA then comes in and assesses the damages. And there are two categories of assistance: emergency declaration and major declaration. In the emergency declaration, federal assistance goes to the state and local efforts for emergency services. And with this declaration, there are no benefits for individuals that's not available. In a major declaration, there are three general categories of FEMA assistance: individual, public, and hazard mitigation programs. The assistance that's made available is based on the preliminary damage assessments done by FEMA. Knowing that only about 40% of the country is prepared for a natural disaster, I'd like to challenge you to get natural disaster prepared. Build a disaster kit and educate yourself. There is a page on the FEMA website that gives a step-by-step process of how to build your own disaster kit. The list is very detailed in how much you should pack for each individual person that's in your household. Along with what goes in the kit, there's information for additional supplies that you would need and how to maintain your kit and how to properly store your kit. Of course, you can never know when these disasters are going to occur, but we should all have the basic necessities and knowledge to survive. Along with a basic disaster kit, there are other helpful tips on how to stay safe and what to do if a natural disaster occurs. Of course, we cannot stop every death or injury that happens during something as scary as an earthquake or losing your home in a flood. But being ready to leave when a natural disaster strikes is one less worry that you'll have at that time. Thank you. I'm Alexandria Bailey, and this has been my informative speech without a visual.